Hello friends, I'm Chevy. Welcome to my shed. How are you doing today? I hope you're doing well. I think it's starting to snow here. It's like almost like micro hail. Whatever. How's things? I hope things are going well for you. My tummy's upset, so I'm having ginger tea. Yum. But every time I take a sip, I think I'm sipping regular tea, and then the ginger hits, and it's like, oh, I forgot I was... Every single sip. I don't know why that is. I got a package today. And I didn't open this package up on camera because I knew what was in it. Well, I knew what I ordered. What was in it was not what I expected. And I'll get to that in a second. So I didn't open it here because I wanted to. So, independent artists. That's what we're going to talk about. I absolutely 100% love supporting independent artists. I love independent art. I love people who do something for a passion, do something because it excites them, and they don't really give a damn if it excites anybody else. But if they can figure out a way to excite other people and make a small living off of it, then great. You know, that sort of drive is really powerful. That sort of drive is uncharacteristic in today's world because everything is so throwaway, including artists that we behold. And just the fact that somebody who just perfects their craft to a point that they feel comfortable sharing it with the world, and whether they choose not to go with a promoter or a marketing agency or a label or whatever, they choose to just do it on their own, to forge forward and create and sell their stuff. And maybe they only sell a couple of paintings. Maybe they only sell 1,000 CDs. Maybe, I don't know, what other forms of art? A couple of sculptures, you know. Maybe they give it all away because for them it's just their creation that's important. That's powerful, and I love supporting people like that, especially when it comes to music. You know, in the music world, it's driven by the labels. The labels are the, you know, first of all, how do we get to calling them labels? Like, it's a publisher in any other world, but they're the force that promotes their bands, promotes their albums, pushes them to retail, to reviewers, award shows, that sort of stuff. Makes commercials, makes music videos. That's all stuff that the label does. And, well, it can be very lucrative if you're a creator, if you can get with a label who's willing to put a large marketing force behind you to move albums, to, you know, sell seats to concerts. But they also want to take control. I mean, I see it in the board game world. When somebody submits a game to us, that's not the game we publish. I mean, with very rare exceptions does that happen. What we publish is we make the game better, in our opinion. And that's the same thing that a label's going to do. They're going to pick their sound guy. They're going to pick their producer. They're going to pick, you know, their studio, and they're going to craft the sound of the album to fit their label's idea of what you sound like. And so I'm not saying that all artists are encumbered by restrictions or are molded by their studios, but especially with smaller artists, I think it happens a lot. So I love promoting independent art. And I listen to a lot of independent music. I really do. Passionate music. I love folk music, and you know, there's not a big market for that. So, number one, selling those CDs is difficult. Number two, for me as a lover of folk, finding people who produce it is difficult because I can't go, you know, to Google and find this stuff sometimes. So what I got today is a CD. Like an actual, legit, full-on CD with liner notes, imprints, all that stuff, wonderful artwork. And this is a CD called North Star from one of my favorite independent artists. His name is John Elliott. Now, John has done lots of his own albums over the years, hiring his own producers, doing his own thing, traveling the circuit, working out of the back of his Honda, just playing music festivals on a stool. He's just a guy with a guitar. If you want to look him up here, I'll put some links to his music below, but you can search for John Elliott, or The Hereafter is his, I guess, band's name. I'm not sure that there's an official band. I think John is the band, but it's John Elliott and The Hereafter. The last album I bought off of him, he sent us this little credit card that just had like a download code on it. So that's what I was expecting again this time. But this time he sent a CD. And this is amazing. This is like a complete... When I opened it, I thought, what is this? Like, you know, as a teenager, I could remember going to the music stores and putting the headphones on and sampling CDs and then, you know, deciding which one to spend my $15 on or whatever it was then, and being really excited to get home, rip it open, and put it on repeat. And I would listen to an album on repeat until I knew all the lyrics to all the songs. And for lots of bands, I did that. And it's been a long time since I've opened an actual CD. And it's awesome. Only problem is, I don't have a device to play this in. I don't own a CD player anymore. I don't. My computer, when I upgraded it, the motherboard that I have does not have, yep. IT guy just forgot the name of the cable. IDE cables. It only has SATA, and all of the hard drives that are in my old case are all IDE. So I can't plug those in. I don't have a laptop with a CD player. Most laptops come now are just these real thin things that don't even have a CD player. Obviously my 82 GMC doesn't have a CD player. And the Ford has a replacement radio that just has like Bluetooth and stuff. So I don't have a way to play this right now. Now, I can take it to work tomorrow, and I can burn it, and I can upload it to my Google Cloud, which is what I'll do. I have all of John's other music uploaded to my Google account, so I can listen to it wherever I am. But I want to listen to it now, and it just struck me like, I don't have a way to play this. How am I supposed to... I want to listen to this. I've been waiting a couple of years for this. I don't remember when exactly the last album came out, but it's been quite a while, and I really like John's music, so I got to figure something out. I might actually like go somewhere tonight and find a way to play this, because I don't want to wait till tomorrow. But it's cool. When was the last time you bought a CD? Please let me know. I'd love to hear from you. It's kind of a cool little nostalgic thing. I guess I would consider myself the CD generation. I grew up with tapes until I don't know when CDs came out, like 92, 93, so I was 13 or 14. So that was when I really started to get into music. So CDs for me are like what I had when I came into my musical self. And so I still have hundreds of them and boxes over there. And I'm adding another one to that collection, but for once I'm inconvenienced and I don't like it. I'm inconvenienced by something amazing, and I would just rather have the low quality MP3s so I could listen to it. What are you gonna do? Thank you for being here as always. Thank you for watching. Thank you for liking and commenting and subscribing and being my friends. I really appreciate you, and I will see you tomorrow.
Hey, Doc, wait! I want to ask you something.
Today's random fact comes from Wikipedia. Why is the number 4 unlucky in China? Number 4 is considered an unlucky number because it is nearly homophonous to the word death. Due to that, many number product lines skip the 4. Example, Nokia cell phones. There is no series beginning with a 4. That's interesting. I never heard of that.